Good evening, you're watching the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. First, the headlines. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos received a written message from the Prime Minister of Canada handed over to His Highness Sayyid As'ad bin Tariq Al Saeed. The Sultanate and the United States of America review bilateral relations and stress on the importance of dialogue to enhance security and stability in the region and the world. And the State Council discusses projects of sports clubs, and the Shura Council reviews the projects of digital transformation at the Information Technology Authority. Those were the headlines, and now the news in detail. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos sent a cable of greetings to His Highness Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad bin Khalifa Al Thani, Emir of Qatar, on the anniversary of his assumption to the throne. His Majesty the Sultan also sent a cable of greetings to His Excellency Filipe Nyusi, President of Mozambique, on his country's independence anniversary. His Majesty has sent a cable of greetings to Her Excellency Kolinda Kitarovic, President of the Republic of Croatia, on the occasion of her country's National Day. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos has sent a cable of greetings to His Excellency Borut Pahor, President of Slovenia, on his country's independence anniversary. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos has sent a cable of condolences to His Excellency Nikos Anastatis, President of Cyprus, on the death of the former President Dimitris Christofias. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos received a written message from His Excellency Justin Trudeau, Prime Minister of Canada. The message was handed over to His Highness Sayyid As'ad bin Tariq Al Saeed, Deputy Prime Minister for the International Relations and Cooperation Affairs and Special Representative of His Majesty the Sultan, when he received today His Excellency Hon Char, the Special Envoy of the Canadian Prime Minister to the United Nations Security Council campaign. The meeting was attended by Their Excellencies the Secretary General and Advisor at His Highness's office and the delegation accompanying the guest. His Excellency General Sultan bin Mohammed Al Nu'mani, Minister of the Royal Office, received this morning His Excellency Brian Hoke, Special Envoy of Iran Affairs and Senior Policy Advisor to the U.S. Secretary of State, and his accompanying delegation. Cordial talks were exchanged during the meeting, in addition to review March of good historical relations which binds the Sultanate with the United States in various fields and means of developing them to achieve interests of both friendly countries. The meeting also discussed development of the current situation in the region and a number of matters of common concern. His Excellency Yusuf bin Alawi bin Abdullah, Minister responsible for Foreign Affairs, received His Excellency Brian Hoke, Special Envoy of Iran Affairs and Senior Policy Advisor to the U.S. Secretary of State. The meeting reviewed bilateral relations between the Sultanate and the United States of America, in addition to discuss means of enhancing them in various fields to serve their mutual interests. The meeting also discussed a number of regional and international issues of common concern and exchanging viewpoints towards them. Both sides stressed on the importance of dialogue and cooperation to enhance security and stability in the region and the world. Reviewing bilateral relations between the Sultanate and Canada, the means of enhancing them in various fields, topped the meeting of His Excellency Yusuf bin Alawi bin Abdullah, Minister responsible for Foreign Affairs, with His Excellency Hon Char, the Special Envoy of the Canadian Prime Minister. Both sides stressed on the importance of developing relations in line with expectations, in addition to discuss latest developments in a number of regional and international issues. Both sides also highlighted the importance of dialogue and cooperation in finding diplomatic solutions of various issues and support all the world to enhance global security and stability. Sports clubs, services and draft law of public date top discussions of the State Council office meeting. The meeting as well dwelt on a number of proposals related to regulate advertisements and develop a system of on-job training which aims to link theoretical and practical studies of education. It also discussed visuals of the annual report of State Administrative and Financial Auditing Institution. The meeting was presided over by His Excellency Dr. Yahya bin Mahfouz Al-Mantari, Chairman of the State Council. Digital transformation projects in the governmental institutions and what has been achieved in the information technology sector and challenges facing this sector were highlighted in a visual presentation by Information Technology Authority before the Shura Council members and employees. The visual presentation included three main pillars which focus on the national strategy and Oman digital society in electronic government in addition to digital transformation and e-government services as well as information technology and its future impacts. The meeting also dwelt on the main projects and initiatives of the advanced infrastructure which represented by e-payment portal and the National Center for Electronic Certification and Government Clouds and the National Data Center. The visual presentation focused on cybersecurity and the chairman of the Information Technology Authority stated that the authority managed to combat over 2 million viruses and discovers over 240,000 security lapses. Still to come in our news bulletin. The Kairoun Hayriti farm in the government of Dhofar succeeded in cultivating the Arabian coffee plant.
احرص على التأكد من بياناتك الانتخابية من خلال الموقع الإلكتروني للانتخابات elections.om. انتخابات أعضاء مجلس الشورى للفترة التاسعة. مع تحيات وزارة الداخلية.
Welcome back to the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. The main committee which supervises the program of innovation on vocational and technical colleges and the Vocational College for Marine Sciences discussed preparing a clear plan to implement the program. The meeting witnessed a signing of cooperation program to establish innovative companies at technical and vocational colleges and Marine Sciences College, which aims to spread the culture of innovation and enhancing skills of the fourth industrial revolution for students at the college through innovation units. The meeting was chaired by His Excellency Sheikh Abdullah bin Nasser Al-Bakri, Minister of Manpower. Activities of the first scientific week were launched in the Military Technological College under the auspices of Major General Matar bin Salim Al-Balushi, Commander of the Royal Army of Oman. The opening ceremony included speech of the Dean of the College. After that, attendees were briefed about the activities that will be held within the scientific week that will last until the 26th of June 2019. The Commander of the Royal Army of Oman honored a number of those excelled from the affiliates of the college. He also toured the accompanying exhibition and got acquainted with the project devices and scientific innovation that were displayed. Activities of the Omani-Italian joint exercise Jabal Shams II continue. The exercise activities are held in the Italian city of L'Aquila. This exercise is considered a great opportunity for exchanging expertise, information and military knowledge. It will also ensure the preparedness of the participating forces to combat actively in the different conditions and environment. Within the framework to enhance the Omani port services, the Oman Global Logistic Group, ASIAD, inaugurated the experiment of using drones in a Sohar port. The drones are used to take pictures of the port and then analyze the data collected in order to come up with proper solutions for improving maintenance services of the infrastructure of the ports. ASIAD Group through this experiment aims to raise the quality of services and ensure the safety of those working in this field. Okay. The Sultanate denied the news on what is being circulated in the media about conveying a message from the United States to the government of Iran on the downing of the U.S. drone last week. The Sultanate clarified in a statement issued by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs that it is closely following up the current development in the region, hoping that the Iranian and American sides will exercise restrain and solve their pending issues through dialogue. In cooperation with the National Records and Archives Authority, the National Museum approved the Privacy Document Management System. The system included classifying the documents and files of the National Museum, in addition to retention periods scheduled, which determine the age of each type of the documents and lifetime, so that the museum will be able to organize all these documents according to the mechanism approved by the classification system. In order to enhance touristic potentials in the Wilaya of Assur in the Governorate of South Sharqiya, the Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries, Wealth and Oman Liquefied Natural Gas Company OLNG signed an agreement to improve the western walkway built into the sea to the fishing seaport in the Wilaya. The agreement comes within the social responsibility of OLNG and the Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries Wealth to fund development and services projects in the Wilaya of Sur. With the aim to provide students with skills of dealing with smart devices, the Summer Program Activities 2019 for school students started in the Governorate of Adhahira. The program aimed to instill values of togetherness and developing the students' abilities and skills, in addition to enhance the knowledge of the participants. The summer program helps participants to invest their time by attending classes with various activities such as improving communication and many other skills. After years of scientific studies and experiments, the Kairoun Hariti farm in the Governorate of Dhofar was successful in cultivating the Arabian coffee plant. The location of the farm, which is about 3,000 feet above sea level, and the mountain area and moderate atmosphere throughout the year were great factors that assisted in planting the coffee, as the production of one tree is estimated between 5 to 8 kilograms. The Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries Wealth is exerting great efforts to apply the finding of the scientific researchers in firms around the Sultanate so as to overcome with the beneficial projects in the future. Now for the general weather forecast around the Sultanate. Clear skies will prevail over most of the governorates, with chances of clouds and fog late at night and early morning over the coast of the Arabian Sea. Winds will be northwesterly light to moderate. Seas will be slight with a maximum wave height of 1.25 meters. This is the Sultanate of Oman television. Before we end tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos receives a written message from the Prime Minister of Canada handed over to His Highness Sayyid As'ad bin Tariq Al Saeed. The Sultanate and the United States review bilateral relations and stress on the importance of dialogue to enhance security and stability in the region and the world. And the State Council discusses projects of sports clubs, and the Shura Council reviews the projects of digital transformation at the Information Technology Authority. With that, we come to the end of tonight's news bulletin. From all of us here at the studios and the newsroom, it's good night.